In the gritty crime thriller MobLand, Janet McTeer portrays Kate, a powerful and enigmatic figure who emerges as a significant player in London's criminal underworld. Introduced in Episode 7, The Crossroads, Kat's arrival marks a pivotal moment in the series' complex power dynamics. Her character represents a higher echelon of criminal authority that even established crime families must respect and fear. Kat enters the MobLand universe as a commanding presence with considerable influence, extending across international criminal networks. She establishes her as someone of extraordinary authority, a figure who operates at a level above the warring Harrigan and Stevenson crime families. Her character is described as being as charming as she is violent, representing a force in the worldwide criminal network whose influence stretches from Beijing to London. This global reach distinguishes her from the primarily London-focused crime families that have dominated the series thus far. The visual representation of her wealth and status is unmistakable, as she is introduced speaking to Harry from the comfort of her private jet, a clear indicator of her elevated position in the criminal hierarchy. What makes Kat particularly notable in the MobLand universe is how other characters react to her. She appears to be someone that even seasoned criminals and fixers approach with careful respect. When Harry needs urgent help, he turns to Kat as a last resort. The interaction suggests that calling on Kat is no small matter, implying that her assistance comes with significant strings attached, and in Episode 8, Teaser, when Harry tells Conrad about Kat. In response, Conrad says, "Man, think twice," before picking up the phone to Kat, which says the power she holds in the mafia circle. This introduction establishes her as a figure that crime lords don't want to cross, potentially positioning her as one of the series' most influential characters. The fact that a simple phone call from Kat was sufficient to halt an execution carried out by members of the Mexican cartel demonstrates the extent of her influence across different criminal organizations. Kat McCallister's introduction coincides with a critical moment in the series when the Harrigan family is in crisis. After Serafina and Brendan Harrigan are kidnapped by the Stevenson family, who are working with the Mexican cartel, Harry is dispatched to rescue them. When Harry realizes the gravity of the situation, he makes a call to Donnie, who connects him with Kat McCallister on her private jet. Harry requests what he describes as a super effing urgent favor, highlighting the desperate circumstances. Kat's intervention comes at a critical moment. The Mexican cartel is in the process of executing the Harrigan siblings with a chainsaw, having already killed Brendan and preparing to murder Serafina. Through a simple phone call to Jaime Lopez, Kat manages to halt Serafina's execution, demonstrating her extraordinary influence. This intervention saves Serafina's life, but comes too late for Brendan, creating a profound impact on the Harrigan family dynamics. Kat's introduction reveals several important connections that may prove significant as the series progresses. The dynamic between Kat and Harry suggests a pre-existing relationship with considerable history. Their interaction in Episode 7 indicates mutual respect, but also hints at a complicated past. Harry appears comfortable speaking with her, albeit respectfully, suggesting prior dealings. The fact that Harry turns to her in a moment of extreme crisis implies she may be one of the few people in his network with sufficient power to intervene in such a dangerous situation. Kat McCallister's introduction in Episode 7 has significant implications for the remainder of MobLand's first season and potential future seasons. The debt Harry now owes to Kat positions her as someone who could significantly impact the balance of power. While currently, the Harrigans must focus on defeating the Stevensons, Kat's presence suggests that the power grab in modern-day London extends beyond just these two families. In conclusion, Kat's full backstory and endgame are still unfolding, but her debut marks a major shift in MobLand's power dynamics. Future episodes, like Episode 8 releasing May 18th, will reveal more about her as shown in Episode 8, Teaser and her past, with Harry and ties to the criminal underworld.